Hey guys, it's me, Blazing Bullets here, back with another video. In this one, we are going to be playing Minecraft. Now, I have a server that I plan on making public a long time from now, but I just wanted to show it off for now and see if anybody wanted to possibly help me build on it to make things a little bit more, less just my design. So, this is the main entrance into the main city called Hoslia. It's got a nice underwater setup and everything that leads straight in. You go in through here. Here's the town. This is what it looks like on a map. So over here we have Hoslia, where I'm at right now. Up here is Lake Town. That's the old arena. This is the resort, which I'm still working on. And this is Old Town. I also have a ported version of this on PC, which I'm working on a lot more because it's a lot easier than trying to get on the PS5 every once in a while. This is the spawn where I flew in from. We came in through there, and we came up, and now we're in right here. So, a few things to show off. First off is the arena. It's right above us. We're going to go up there. Alright, so this is the arena. It's a two-person arena, one on one side, one on the other, and then you fight up here, or you can send your enemy down below and fight down there. That's really all there is to it, but that leads to the old arena, which is right here. Now the old arena, there is a pathway to get to it. It's a long one. I'll show it back on the map when I get back to the city. But I basically, don't sue me, Black Ops, but I copied your map, kind of. Nine's a really good concept for like a small little, fighting area. Make it a little bit bigger in case they want to have like team wars or some shit. I don't know. But I basically did just copy um, 9, the Black Ops 4 zombie map, straight to this, just for the fun of it. Because, it hit, once again, it's a really nice concept for a smaller map, but it's still big enough to have some movement to it. I built, like, the downstairs area, too. Still working on this side, though. This is obviously Danu. Alright, enough with this area. We'll go back. And there's teleporters everywhere, so it's not like, you're walking forever. Alright, the next location is the resort. The one I said is still a work in progress. It's this one right here. We were just at the old arena. And here's the resort. This pathway right here is the one that I was talking about that you can walk to get to it over there. Only problem, however, is to get there you have to sail the water. I have made it a little bit easier. You can take Old Town to get there, and there is a way to get to Old Town from Lake Town. It's not on this map because I never updated it, but I mined that out, so there's like an actual pathway from Lake Town to Old Town, and it like makes the whole map circular basically. I'll show more of Hoslia when I'm done showing the side areas. The resort is the next location. I'm still working on this one, so the like teleporting area is basic, very, very plain. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but this leads into the resort, which will be jungle houses like this sprawled across all of these. And I plan to have it, take up basically this whole little jungle biome right here. Because it's kind of cool that the jungle biome only sprawls out about this far. I also wanted to incorporate that a little bit because that's kind of cool. Alright, and then we go back to town. So, we got Lake Town. Lake Town is the one on the top of the map over there, the one that sprawls out across the most area in this whole map. On my PC, I built bridges across like to all the houses and made it all look nice, but so far on here I have not done that. So a lot of these houses are not connected to the main pathway, but if I ever get a capture card, I'll show how far I am on PC. Um, but I mean, this is a pretty big location to begin with. I'm still working on the wall over there. It's going to be um, a walled-in area because right there, that's not like a above ground wall. It's not supposed to be. It's to keep boats out. In like lore sense, it keeps boats out because they can't sail across the giant thing. The reason there's holes and stuff is because a bunch of other stuff. It's going to be annoying to explain right now. I'd have to sit here for a minute. It's more lore stuff that I wrote, which is boring for people who don't really care. Um, but yeah, I still have a watchtower over here. It's not like the place is unguarded. Um, this is the lighthouse. That's the prison. That's some side house. I called it Old Man Jenkins' house because it's like out of the town. He's stubborn, stuff like that. Okay, so back from spawn. That is, I didn't even incorporate that before. It just kind of happened to be right there, which is amazing. Someone can probably turn that into some like evil lair or something if they ever had the idea for it. But yeah, I should have used the teleporter to get back, but it's fine. Um, After Lake Town, we have Old Town. Now, Old Town, it's literally just the town before the town. I didn't build this first, I built Hoslia first, but I named this Old Town because I thought it'd be cool to have a story of where the people originally came from. Now, I've also decided that there's multiple races. There's the elves, then there's the dwarves, and then there's humans, and then there was a fourth race, but they were cast out. I'll get into that later. But these are the concepts for the elves' houses. As you can see, I was starting to use structure blocks with the houses, because like, rebuilding that every single time would be a little tedious. So we have the human houses over there, the elf houses over here, and the dwarf houses were the houses in Hoslia. So now I can get into Hoslia a little bit more. As you can see, it's kind of built in a mountain, which is the like whole concept behind the dwarves. Like, it's very well fortified. You're not really getting in it unless you try it, except for obviously in real life that would be the worst fortification ever. But yeah, the only real main way in is right there, and the Temple of Blood's back door exit that they, in lore, built without knowledge of the people, and they keep it hidden because you can't get into the temple unless you're a member and stuff like that. But yeah, there's the little back door that they get in and out of the city with. Um, then you have the rich district over here, so I basically anybody who wanted to help build, they get a location here and they can build their house or whatever they want. Well, their house, and inside of it whatever they want, because to normal people they won't be able to enter, but you'll be able to enter whenever you want because it's your location. Um, I already have 2 places built prefabricated if you want to just, you know, move in and start working on building other stuff, or you can build a house in one of those little lots or in the mountain or wherever and just, you know, take up some space because it's more, the rich district is more the founders area. Like my house is right here and it like overlooks both parts of the town, which is, I mean, pretty cool in my opinion. I guess I'll show my house real quick. So this is the front entrance. Pretty standard. Come inside and you got this. Nice paintings, stuff like that. Got the room. That's my teleporter that leads to the High Consul office. I'll show that here in a second. Then we go up a floor. Then we just got the dining area, the kitchen looking stuff. And then the study, which is really just an anvil, an enchantment table, and a jukebox. And then up top we have like the whole balcony type area, the rooftop party area, I guess, leads into the nether. And then I have my actual like place where I can sell stuff, because in the server you'll be able to sell stuff, but only at the marketplace down on the ground floor, unless you own your own personal selling location. If you're caught selling anything, you know, outside of the marketplace down there, or in your own places, you can be put in jail or banned from selling again. Obviously not banned from selling, but like the police, which is this building right here, which I'll get into in a second, will like, you know, keep an eye on you. Well, obviously there's houses beneath the police station. It's not like the police station's this whole mountain piece. It's literally just from here up. So you got this floor, and then you got this floor. Haven't really gotten into it. All that I have done is, that's the armor set. When you click on this button, it gives you said armor set. With the sword, of course. Yeah, but all the dwarven houses are like this. They're just small little houses in the mountain. And then I had this house built by a friend, but he no longer plays, so it's just a house now, just for show. It's pretty unique. All the fish keep swimming down below, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, there's another teleporter. I have 4 houses with teleporters. This is one of them. My house is one of them. There's a house in Lake Town that has one, and then I can't remember the 4th location right now. This is the way in and out of the house. So if you put an item in the chest, it'll lock, or it'll open it, and then if you take it out, it'll, or if you take it out, it'll close it. So the actual way to get in and out of here is it'll be closed. You walk up and you throw a piece into these stairs, and it'll open. Alright. Now, this is the high console building. The first floor is for normal people, and then this is for the 4 original people that helped me build the map. I'm not going to say their names because, I mean, you don't need to know, and they don't want to be known. But this was one of them. I was one of them, obviously. The other person had this house down here. Way back at the beginning, he took his own little part of poverty, because this is poverty. This is ground floor. This is where like people of lower class and merchants are at. Poverty is below that because they don't have money to theirself. In fact, the currency in poverty is dirt. You can get cobblestone, and cobblestone's basically like gold to poverty. And then you can turn cobblestone into stone and keep going up from there, and eventually you'll get yourself to middle class. Oops. Middle class is anything above ground floor. So that's middle class technically, that's middle class, that's middle class, and that's middle class. The bank is on middle class level, and this is the bank right here. You'll notice there's a lot of water features in Hoslia. I mean, the dwarves had to keep their metal cool, so. This is the bank. Keep a nice, you know, design going. And then you have the actual safe that if you put in the wrong code, it won't open. And it's a nice, you know, bedrock safe. The floors are bedrock, and then a block with, or I think it's actually just a whole piece of wool. No? Okay. So it's not. But it's fine. And then, yeah, I'm not getting into that too much, unless people really want to know. But yeah, that's all there is to the safe. Now we have the higher class. I can get more into that. So there are merchants that you can own. A shop, that's one of the actual shops. If you own a shop, you can basically have free time to do whatever you want. Besides selling, during selling hours, you have to be in your shop and selling. How this works is you come in here and you lock it in, and that tells the merchant that you are ready to buy, and then the merchant will come into this room and sell to you, and then you leave. you can come up to the counter and do a sale right here, but I mean, it's less safe, and if someone were to come in behind you, they could steal pretty easily. Alright, this is the notice board. I can make personal teleporters for you. It does cost, but it depends on how far you're teleporting, and, like, how far away you're teleporting, and, like, how important it is. If you're teleporting to the end portal, no matter how far away it is, it's going to cost a lot more than if you're teleporting the same distance away, but it's literally just a village house. So it all depends on that. Over here we have just a normal middle class farming house. It's pretty empty. We got like an actual lot if you wanted to build a place yourself inside middle class. There's another spot. And then we have the bee habitat. Bee habitat is pretty amazing. It's just full of beehives. And, yeah, bees. But every time I exit out of the game, they just stop rendering in. So, I don't know. Guess I'll just have to wait. There's one of the nicer houses. Anything above hospital level. So this is hospital level. Anything above this is considered high class. So, my house, Temple of Blood, that house over there, that house right there, and that house are all considered higher class. Now, won't get into too much detail about the individual houses, but you can pretty much see inside this one completely, so it's not like I'm really hiding anything. That's what this one looks like. It's pretty amazing, honestly. We do have a blacksmith's house if you want to become a blacksmith. It's pretty generic. It leads to both sides of the town, however, because the blacksmith does sell to the armory and all of the guards. So this leads straight to the main tower, which is one of the front towers of, Haslia. This is the wizard's hut. It's literally just a nice ice hut. Pretty cool, pretty generic. And then the aqueduct actually is fed from a spring that was up here. It was a natural water spring that I kind of turned into a ever-flowing thing by just mining those blocks right there. And then he built the house around it, and I was like, oh yeah, that's definitely pretty cool. But the only thing is like, it goes through his porch, so it's kind of cool, but at the same time, if he takes a shower in there, well, the whole city is drinking his shower water. Bella Delphine style. Yeah, but that's all there is to this map. Oh, no, there isn't. I've got a couple cool side things. So first off, the strip club. This right here is a strip club. It's a snake, giant S for strip, and just the design of it. Now, also there's barbarian huts. Every red beacon in the map is a barbarian hut, so if you find one of those, stay clear of them unless you are a barbarian, because they will kill you. I think that is it, however. I'm trying to think to make sure. I don't want to miss anything. Yeah. Okay, just for a final quick thing, I'll show you what I'm working on in the Nether. Alright, so in the Nether, I'm going to be building this giant, this is half of it, so this is the middle. That's the right side, this is going to be the left side. I'm going to be building this giant building, which I can go and have like a factory in or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, that's it for the video. Jeez. If you guys want to work on this, leave a comment in the video and I'll reach out to you, or if you just think it's pretty cool and like it, and I'll make more of this. Thank you guys. Have a nice day.